think the inverse situation is equally as important. So before people come at me and it's not something bashing women. Should you judge a man's past? The context is very different, but you potentially should. Because when I said past, and of course I did allude to the sexual side of things, it's not always going to be that. It could be something different. For a man, should you judge his past? If he's just come out of prison for 10 years, it could be down to something financially. That's giving you an indication into how he could potentially operate in the future with you, and you're protecting yourself. So I like the nuance in these situations. And if you got this far in a video, you may have thought, it's just going to be something that is undermining women. But when you flip the situation, it's exactly the same. If you're a woman and you're in the same situation with a man, it can give you an indication into how they're going to treat you in the future because you've got the reference points from their past. So don't think that you can just sweep things under the rug. A lot of people think you can. But if you were to, as a woman, if you were to hear that a guy that you'd been with was imprisoned for indecent images of people underage on his computer, are you going to say his past doesn't matter? No, that will allow you to act accordingly. You may have kids, you may have nephews, you may want to have kids in the future. Now you can act accordingly to based on the information you have. And it's completely appropriate. So probably going to be titled, Should You Judge Her Past? But if you're clever enough to get to the end, you'll see that you can flip it. The inverse of the situation is equally as important. And don't be a victim. And don't let people tell you that things are acceptable when your conscience and your core tells you it's not.